gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang. Don't give a shit about the low gang. Jake Paul's a bitch in the whole gang. Bitch, you don't love me when you're all lame. Don't drive my car in the stormy rain.
And what I really love about what KSI did, he adjusted. He made adjustments. And if you guys know, if you follow Floyd Mayweather in what he teaches it's all about making adjustments. Floyd Mayweather says, if you go to your job and your job is flipping burgers and you're flipping burgers day in, day out, and then one day you go to your job and your boss says to you, you're not flipping burgers today, you're working on fries. You can't get mad at that. You've got to be able to adjust. You've got to be able to make that adjustment to say, you know what, I'm used to flipping burgers. Today I'm going to go on the fries, on the French fries. And so what? And do that. And I feel KSI got hit with some big shots against a very strong guy who had athletic experience, who had competitive experience as a wrestler. He got hit with some heavy shots.
I'll be honest, I'm good mates with KSI, I'm not good mates, but I've known him for so many years. I think because he's done the Joe Weller thing, he's going to edge it.
Hey guys, it's your boy here, Carlos Moreno from Moreno Boxing TV. And what can I say? It's been an incredible weekend. I was ringside at the KSI versus Logan Paul event. Shout out Deji versus Jake Paul. As you guys know, training Richard with only 2 weeks notice. What can I say? Well done, Richard. I'm really proud of you. I think you did extremely well considering the circumstance. I really hope you get a rematch against JMX. So yeah, guys, this video is really just to talk about the result. I'm hearing a lot of people not pleased with the result. Some people are saying that Logan should have won. Some people are saying that KSI should have won. Most people, to be fair, that I speak to do agree that it's a draw. But guys, what I don't want to do, I don't want to be waffling on about this guy should have won or that guy should have won without any sort of concrete evidence. I wanted to make this a bit more empirical. So what I do actually have with me is the British Boxing Board of Control rulebook. So this is the official Queensberry rulebook, and this actually is the UK version, but the boxing rules are universal. How are points actually awarded? How does a boxer actually win a fight? That's a pretty good question. The official rulebook says that points will be awarded for attack. Direct clean hits with the knuckle part of the glove of either hand to any part of the front or side of the head or body above the belt. If you look at the fight, Logan actually landed the cleaner shots in the, I would say the first and second round were a bit tough for KSI. Logan actually landed the cleaner shot. After round 2, I would say that KSI landed the cleaner shots. He continuously kept throwing that overhand right. The overhand right kept landing on the side of the head. It kept landing on his chin. He just looked like he was doing the cleaner work. So a fighter is also awarded points for defense. So if we go here, it says guarding, slipping, ducking, or getting away from an attack. Where contestants are otherwise equal, the majority of the points will be given to the one who does most leading off or displays the better style. Let's break that down. So where contestants are otherwise equal, so if they're both equal in defense, right, which I don't think they were. I think that Logan was struggling more than KSI was in terms of defense. KSI had the better footwork, the better movement. He was slipping a lot of those jabs, they weren't getting through. Where they're equal in defense, let's say they were equal, the majority of points will be given to the one who does the most leading off. What does that mean? Or displays the better style. What does leading off it mean? Leading off means that you're the aggressor. It means that you're initiating the attack. I felt that through most of the fight, KSI was the one initiating the attack. He was the one going forward and trying to throw punches. He was the one going forward trying to make the fight happen. Stylistically, when it says who displays the better style, I think I'll leave that to preference. If you prefer the moving and the aggression that KSI displayed, then you might say that he won the fight. Otherwise, if you like the power punching and the strong physique and the early work that Logan was doing, then you might prefer him stylistically. So I'm going to leave style out of the question. So maybe you guys could leave a comment down in the comment section and tell me who you think had the best style. So we've considered why points are awarded. Now we're going to have a look at how they actually scored on the sheet. So by the rule book, section 329 says the referee shall award a maximum of 10 points at the end of each round to the better man and a proportionate number to the other contestant. If he considers the round was even, He will then award the maximum number to each contestant. The referee has 10 points that he can award to either fighter. If the round is even, the referee is going to award 10 points to KSI and 10 points to Logan. If we look at the fight was a 6-round fight, which personally I think is quite a long time to be in that ring for, especially for Logan, who's never boxed before. But credit to him, he did really well. If we look at the fight and the way that I scored it personally, I would say the first 2 rounds were probably Logan, because he came on quite strong and he did land a few good shots. And then in the second round, KSI was still trying to deal with that pressure. Round 3 was when KSI really started hitting home with that right hand. Round 3, 4, he just kept piling on the pressure. So I would give round 1, 2 to Logan, but from round 3, 4, 5 even, I'm giving definitely to KSI, because he just kept putting pressure. Round 6, and I think a lot of people would agree with me in those first 5 rounds. Round 6, I think, is where people have that dispute of where they think that maybe it could have been an even round, or maybe Logan took that round. If we say that Logan took that round, even if Logan took that round, it would be an even fight. But if we say that round was split, then the fight has to go to KSI, because KSI has taken 3 rounds, Logan has taken 2, and if the last round is split, that means it's 3.5 to 2.5. So I don't see how Logan would have won that. I think simply because of the right hands that were landing home, and that's simply because of that. Because of the right hands that were landing, and because I felt that Logan was under so much pressure, I would not have argued if they had given the victory to KSI. Having said that, calm down, whoa. I genuinely, truly believe that it's not a bad thing that the fight went to the scorecards and it was a draw. I don't feel that I can argue too much with a draw, and this is my reasons why. These are my reasons why I don't want to argue too much with a draw. First, it was a very entertaining fight, and I would love to see that fight again. That was the best boxing show I'd ever been to, including amateur, white collar, professional. It doesn't matter. That was the best boxing show I've been to in my life. We had people who were known, people who had personality and character, and already had a following, a big following, mind you, on YouTube, fighting each other, and we had the best. It was the best fighting the best. It was great matchups. They were really even. It was the best fighting the best, and that doesn't happen. Shout out to True Geordie for mentioning that in my previous vlog. I agree with True Geordie. He said that that doesn't happen in boxing, and it doesn't. It very rarely does. The entertainment value was amazing. Not just the fights, but the fact that we had Bugsy Malone on stage performing. And shout out to O'Hara Davis for pointing this out in his vlog as well, for pointing out the fact that we did have Bugsy Malone, we had a footballer come on and doing freestyle. It was entertaining. My other reasons for thinking that this fight, you know, it's not a bad thing that it's a draw, is because Logan did very well. Considering it was the first time that he stepped in the ring and KSI had a previous fight before, I feel that Logan did very, very well. He handled himself well. He was composed through a big percentage of the fight. He did lose a lot of composure, but he was composed through a lot of the fight. He landed some big shots early on. Where I felt that he struggled was when those right hands started landing home. He just didn't, I mean, like, a guy's throwing the right hand at you, there's a lot of things that you can do. And you know what? I'm going to make a video on talking about how I feel that Logan could have won that fight. Those right hands just kept landing home, and they were landing too much. Just too many. If it was 1 or 2 rounds where those right hands were landing, then I'd be like, cool. But those right hands were landing from round 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 rounds. 4 rounds in total, he was getting hit with the same shot. I think that's too much to be getting hit with the same shot. On that alone, I got to give it to KSI. I got to say he edged it. There's no conclusive way that you can say that either man won. You can, you know, Logan got tired. KSI looked more composed. The only thing I can say that because it was a draw and KSI is the champion, I'm actually really glad that he gets to keep his championship, because he deserves it. He really, really, really deserves to keep that championship. I thought it was very entertaining. It was a great performance. He executed brilliant technique. And what I really love about what KSI did, he adjusted. He made adjustments. And if you guys know, if you follow Floyd Mayweather in what he teaches it's all about making adjustments. Floyd Mayweather says, if you go to your job and your job is flipping burgers, and you're flipping burgers day in, day out, and then one day you go to your job and your boss says to you, you're not flipping burgers today, you're working on fries, You can't get mad at that. You've got to be able to adjust. You've got to be able to make that adjustment to say, you know what, I'm used to flipping burgers. Today I'm going to go on the fries, on the French fries. And so what? And do that. And I feel KSI got hit with some big shots against a very strong guy who had athletic experience, who had competitive experience as a wrestler. He got hit with some heavy shots, but you know, he made the adjustment. So on that alone as well, I gotta give it to KSI. So guys, that's all I've got to say about that. So comment, let me know what your thoughts are. If you like the video, click like. If you wanna watch my tutorials, if you wanna know more, because I want to bring up more content regarding the fight. I was there, I was present ringside. I actually was involved. I was one of the coaches for one of the fighters. I want to bring up more videos. So if you guys want to hear what I have to say, click that subscribe button.
Tank gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang, tank gang.